I do not understand why anyone buys Kylie Jenner stuff.
Hey everyone, Kylie Jenner is generating headlines once more, and not all of them are positive. Kylie Cosmetics is generating a lot of attention, and let us just say that people are not being silent. She just reissued her renowned lip kits, the ones that made her company a multi-million-dollar empire and blew up the internet. However, many are now beginning to wonder what the brand's true situation is. In the past, Kylie Cosmetics served as the model for beauty brands owned by celebrities. However, not everyone is impressed these days. Since the beauty industry has evolved, a plethora of celebrity brands are now vying for consumers' attention. Where Kylie fits into this mix is a question that many have. Has the magic in her dominion faded? Furthermore, the comments to Kylie's recent glossy take on her original lip kits are incredible. The craze for her lip kits seems to be waning today, but they were once a complete fixation. Why does not it hit as it used to? Is a question that the internet has been asking. Why are people moving on? Let we begin. Okay, let us take a closer look at this. The ascent, the controversies, the tumultuous Forbes billionaire drama, and the current value of Kylie Cosmetics. We are also examining how it compares to major players like Rhode, Fenty, and Rare Beauty. The most crucial question is, how can Kylie go back to the top? Because, let us face it, Kylie Cosmetics started off with a lot of filler and some lips. The internet was going crazy in 2014 and 2015 as people tried to find out what was wrong with Kylie's lips. Did they have overlining? Were they improved? They were unable to stop chatting, and everyone wanted that Kylie pout, whether they liked it or not. Do you recall Kylie Jenner's outrageous lip challenge? Teenagers all across the world were getting their lips bruised from that insanity trying to attain her appearance. There was a moment. Kylie then snatched it after seeing her shot in late 2015. She turned the online craze into significant financial gains. She released her first Kylie lip kits in November with only 3 tones, and it was an absolute disaster. Within minutes, the website collapsed. Individuals were battling to obtain them. They were also reselling the $29 kits for hundreds of dollars. It was chaotic, crazy, and utterly famous. Kylie Cosmetics has formally started by 2016, and the figures were just crazy. She made almost $420 million in sales in just 18 months. All of that was done online. Just Kylie showcasing her items via Instagram selfies and a little influencer magic. No retail locations, no major chain shops. However, there is when the problem began. Forbes created waves in 2018 when it announced that Kylie was the youngest self-made millionaire. They said that she personally had surpassed the $1 billion milestone and that her brand was worth $900 million. That generated a lot of discussion. Did she truly make herself? The internet was completely divided. That did not stop the buzz from blowing up though. Then, in 2019, Kylie made a huge financial decision. For $600 million, she sold Coty 51% of Kylie Cosmetics, increasing the company's worth to over $1.2 billion. According to reports, Kylie left with an astounding $340 million after taxes. It did not last long, but that ought to have been the apex, because Forbes made a strong comeback in 2020. Kylie was reprimanded for allegedly inflating the figures. They even said she was lying about how much money her business was making and using fake tax returns. The internet could not stop watching as the glow-up turned into a major drama. In the end, Forbes regained the status of billionaire, and the whole thing descended into a scandal, but Kylie would not have it. On Twitter, she responded, asking, "What am I even waking up to? This seemed like a trustworthy website to me. I have never sought for a title or attempted to fake my way there, ever," she stated, pointing out that the piece was full of false claims and unsubstantiated assumptions. It was tense. The world of celebrity beauty was expanding, as if everyone was joining in, while that chaos was happening. Rihanna rocked the industry when she debuted Fenty Beauty. Selena Gomez then released a Rare Beauty in 2020, which received a lot of praise for both its theme and its merchandise. Even Addison Rae took action by starting Item Beauty. The rivalry was rapidly intensifying. It was putting pressure on Kylie. Her once dominant brand was beginning to lose its appeal. She therefore took a risk in 2021 by completely rebranding. After removing all of the outdated inventory and closing the website, she returned with brand new, cruelty-free, vegan, and clean products. She had the opportunity to regain control and demonstrate that she was still a serious player. People were far more concerned about the ingredients in their products by the time clean beauty became the new norm than they were in 2016. Kylie made an effort to keep up, but not everyone found it convincing. The packaging for the rebranded product was sleeker and more contemporary, but it lacked the daring, Instagram-famous attitude that had made Kylie Cosmetics stand out. Fans began to notice a change in vibe. The revised formulae were not appealing to some ardent supporters. They said that it did not hit as well, And worse, that Kylie herself did not seem to be as interested in it as she once was. It simply lacked the personality and the fire. The updated appearance combined that polished business gloss look with a clean feminine attitude. And although other businesses find success with it, Kylie did not feel comfortable with it. Kylie Cosmetics had swagger in the past. Recall the packaging's dripping shine. There was a feeling about that brand. It was like having a piece of Kylie's entire universe. However, after the branding, it seemed more like she was trying to fit in with whatever everyone else was doing while still being cautious. And people notice when you cease being unique. Fans still claim that Kylie has not done anything to revive the brand. The label no longer seems to represent her and has devolved into simply another Kardashian-Jenner one. Kylie Skin, Kylie Baby, Kylie Swim, and now her fashion company Kai are just a few of her initiatives. But the essence was always beauty. Additionally, it is simply not the same even if it still generates revenue and publicity. In all honesty, it seems as though Kylie wants one of her more recent endeavors to succeed as much as her beauty business did. She appears to be far more interested in her current endeavors, such as skincare and fashion, than she is in beauty. Even though she no longer has the same enthusiasm for beauty, she continues because she knows it is still her largest source of income. The true question is now, what on earth could Kylie do to revive the fire? Because let us face it, she is the one who can pull off a beautiful return. She has a fan base that continues to follow her every move, limitless money, and an incredible reach. She presumably hoped that this new lip kit revamp would change things up, but it didn't. Let us face it, hardly one actually associates Kylie with lip kits these days. It seems like a throwback to that time period. Perhaps she could start tying her brands together more cleverly if she truly wants to change things up. She is obviously more interested in fashion these days, especially with her company, Kai. Why not combine the two then? Consider this. She releases a capsule collaboration that is striking, such as a sleek latex bodysuit and a high-gloss lip gloss to go with it. It would be a very beautiful moment, something that feels brand new yet screams Kylie, that can attract attention and give her beauty game a boost. As one, sold as a vibe, that may really hit. Just a thought. Here's another one though. Kylie used to be quite good at adding a personal touch, which people adore. Do you recall when she collaborated with her closest friends and gave them their own small collections? With that type of intensity, a return is definitely possible. She may transform it into something entirely else, such as a full-on sisters line. Picture a collection including Kylie, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, and Kourtney. Nor was it some glammed up manipulated photo, something personable and laid back. Imagine them all lounging around the house in comfortable clothes with natural makeup. Less marketing, more honest. Because what really connects these days is that unadulterated, laid back feeling. Furthermore, it would not have to end there. What if she produced a one-friend collection with the entire squad rather than releasing individual BFF collabs like she used to? Easy colors, relaxed styles, and everyone having a good time promoting it. Low-key TikToks that combine the goods. Just some real-life moments. The phone camera and natural light. No stress or excessive gloss. Nowadays, that is what people gobble up. It is obvious that Kylie is in her soft phase. More laid-back looks and cosmetics, particularly when she is seen with Timothée Chalamet, her boyfriend. This aspect of her has been adored by her fans. Why do not we embrace it? She could even create a line for her partner that would focus on outfits for date nights, dreamy feelings, comfortable clothing, and soft glam. It may be a whole style, and people would definitely pay attention. The twist that would take down the internet is right here. Kylie and Timothy are featured in the ad photo session. It is not clear though. For example, only the back of his head is visible, along with his hand, or the shadow of him gripping her waist. Something subtle, but full of hints. Social media would be destroyed by such a subtle disclosure. Though not overly so, they are private. Fans would then go crazy as soon as they connected the dots. The very fact that Timmy was involved, even if it was only his arm or the shadow of him beside her, would set off a chain reaction. People would go crazy for Kylie's collection if she went all out for a girlfriend or date night theme, complete with soft glam items, comfortable vibes, and a hint of her real-life romance. Not only would it generate excitement, but it would also rekindle the conversation around Kylie Cosmetics, because, let us face it, some of her recent releases have not been very successful. People are asking whether she still cares about this brand. She used to make it amusing. Do you recall the Grinch collaboration, the Mothers collaboration, that adorable, amusing box? That material was effective, and with a new perspective on her current situation, she could definitely resurrect that magic. She may collaborate with studios or companies, create themed collections that genuinely seem new and enjoyable, or even draw inspiration from the TV series or films she enjoys. She has done similar things in the past, To be honest, it was successful. Perhaps it is time to revive that enthusiasm. All we can do now is watch to see whether Kylie Cosmetics ever regains its legendary reputation. When it originally came out, it was a cultural moment, untouchable, massive, and infectious. The beauty game, however, moves quickly. These days, the standards are very different. Furthermore, what was effective in the past is not always effective now. However, it does not imply that she is no longer in the game. However, these new glosses are not creating the excitement she likely hoped for. They made an effort to appeal to nostalgia, but let us face it, does anybody actually look for lip products like that these days? What steps should Kylie take, in your opinion, to revive her cosmetics empire? Is a significant comeback still possible, or is that time over? Please share your opinions in the comments section below. We want to hear it all. Additionally, if you enjoy drama as much as we do, be sure to subscribe to No Filter. Remember to comment, like, and share, and we will see you in the next one.